Elon Musk says. You were lied, they played you. My beloved child. Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not something most people are ever told. Elon Musk says the biggest illusion was never created by technology, money, or power. It was created inside your own mind by people who benefited every time you questioned yourself. They smiled while quietly convincing you that your potential had limits. They celebrated when you accepted less than you deserved. They wanted you to believe that your greatest opportunities had already passed. But today, a different picture begins to appear. Tiny details you once ignored suddenly connect like pieces of an impossible puzzle. Every strange delay, every unexpected rejection, every moment that felt unfair starts revealing a hidden pattern. Don't skip, because once you notice it, you will never see your past the same way again. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is closer than you think, and it has been hiding in plain sight from the very beginning. There is one question that powerful people quietly ask themselves every single day, and according to Elon Musk, the answer changes everything. Who benefits when you stay distracted? Think about that without speaking a single word. Every hour spent doubting yourself became someone else's advantage. Every dream you abandoned created room for someone else to move ahead. They never needed to stop you directly if they could convince you to stop yourself. That was always the easier strategy. You were handed comfortable explanations instead of uncomfortable truths. You were encouraged to fit in instead of standing out. You were told to wait instead of building. Yet something inside you never fully accepted those limits. That quiet voice has been growing stronger, and today it refuses to stay silent. Don't skip. Every second from this moment forward uncovers another layer that was carefully hidden from you. Stay till the end, because the final realization is the one almost nobody is prepared to hear. Now everything becomes even more unexpected. Imagine discovering that the biggest obstacle in your life was never a lack of talent, intelligence, or opportunity. It was believing a story that someone else wrote for you years ago. Elon Musk says history has always rewarded people who dared to question accepted narratives instead of blindly following them. The moment you begin asking different questions, different doors start appearing. Suddenly, old failures no longer look like defeats. They look like preparation. Old disappointments begin looking like redirections. The people who underestimated you unknowingly pushed you toward a path that required independence instead of approval. That is why the next revelation is impossible to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, and it connects directly to a decision you are about to make. Stay till the end of this journey, because the next chapter exposes the hidden move that changed everything while you were looking somewhere else. A strange moment arrives in every person's life when the pieces finally refuse to stay separated. Elon Musk says that moment is not loud. It is silent, almost invisible, yet it changes everything that follows. Suddenly you remember conversations that never felt right. You remember advice that always pushed you toward smaller goals instead of bigger ones. You remember being told to settle, to slow down, to stop dreaming so high. At the time it sounded reasonable. Now it sounds completely different. Don't skip. Every memory begins revealing a new meaning. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is not that you lacked ability. The truth is that you were surrounded by voices that feared what could happen if you fully believed in yourself. The greatest illusion was never created overnight. It was repeated so many times that it started sounding like your own thoughts. But today, those borrowed beliefs begin to disappear, and for the first time, your own voice becomes louder than all the noise around you. Then comes the realization that almost nobody expects. Elon Musk says people often protect comfortable stories because uncomfortable truth demands action. The moment you stop believing those stories, your future begins changing direction. You notice opportunities that were always nearby but hidden behind fear. You recognize that every setback quietly taught you something that success never could. The disappointments that once looked permanent suddenly become stepping stones instead of walls. Don't skip. This is where everything starts becoming impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is one hidden advantage you have carried for years without recognizing it. Every challenge strengthened a part of you that cannot be purchased, borrowed, or copied. The people who underestimated you only measured what they could see. They never understood what was quietly growing beneath the surface. That unseen strength is now preparing to reveal itself in a way no one around you expects. And here is where the story takes its biggest turn so far. Elon Musk says the future belongs to people who stop asking for permission to become who they were meant to be. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that every lie you accepted has lost its power. Imagine moving forward without waiting for validation from anyone. That moment is closer than you think. The next revelation is not about someone else. It is about the hidden decision forming inside your own mind right now. Once that decision is made, everything that looked impossible begins looking achievable. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the secret signal that separates those who remain trapped by old stories from those who completely rewrite their future, and that signal has been following you much longer than you realize. Everything changes from this point forward because the next discovery cannot be unseen. Elon Musk says there comes a day when a person stops chasing answers and starts recognizing patterns. That day is far more powerful than anyone imagines. The moments you once called coincidence begin lining up with impossible precision. The people who disappeared from your life left at exactly the right time. The opportunities you thought you had lost were quietly making room for something far greater. What once looked like delay now looks like preparation. Don't skip. Every second brings another piece into focus. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest deception was making you believe your story was already written. It never was. Every chapter ahead is still waiting for your decision, not someone else's approval. The moment you understand that, fear starts losing its grip, and confidence begins replacing every doubt that held you back. Then another hidden truth begins to surface. Elon Musk says the people who achieve extraordinary things are rarely the ones with perfect circumstances. They are the ones who refuse to let old narratives decide their future. Think about how many times you almost gave up, only to discover later that one more step would have changed everything. Those moments were not accidents. They were quiet reminders that persistence always reveals what impatience never can. The world often rewards those who continue after everyone else assumes the journey is over. Don't skip. This next realization connects every setback into one powerful lesson. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every challenge you survived quietly built the version of you that could handle opportunities your past self was never ready to receive. What looked like resistance was actually preparation, and the people who underestimated you never noticed the transformation taking place. Now the final revelation of this chapter arrives. Elon Musk says the biggest breakthrough never begins with money, status, or recognition. It begins the moment you stop accepting limitations that were never yours to carry. Imagine looking back 1 year from now and realizing this was the exact point where everything started shifting. Not because the world suddenly changed, but because your perspective did. The lies that once controlled your decisions no longer have a place in your future. New possibilities appear where dead ends once existed. New confidence replaces old hesitation. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the hidden move that almost nobody notices until it has already changed the direction of their entire life, and once you hear it, you will never think about your future the same way again. A quiet shift is happening right now, and almost nobody notices it until it has already transformed their future. Elon Musk says the greatest advantage is not being the smartest person in the room. It is being the one who finally sees through the illusion everyone else continues to believe. For years, you were encouraged to look outward for permission, approval, and certainty. Meanwhile, the real answer was growing inside you, waiting for the moment you stopped listening to the noise. Every disappointment sharpened your judgment. Every obstacle strengthened your patience. Every unexpected turn quietly prepared you for opportunities that could never have appeared earlier. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people who thought they understood your story only saw a single page, while the most important chapters had not even begun. The next realization is so unexpected that it changes the meaning of everything you believed about your journey. Imagine discovering that the people who underestimated you unintentionally became part of your greatest advantage. Elon Musk says resistance has a strange way of revealing hidden strength. Comfort rarely creates extraordinary people, but challenges often do. The moments that felt unfair forced you to think differently, adapt faster, and become stronger than you ever planned. Looking back, every setback carried a lesson disguised as frustration. Every closed door quietly redirected you toward something more valuable. Don't skip. The biggest revelation is still ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The path you once questioned is beginning to make perfect sense, and the future that once seemed uncertain is becoming clearer with every step. What once looked random now feels connected in ways that are impossible to ignore. Now the hidden truth reaches its most powerful point. Elon Musk says there comes a single moment when everything finally clicks together. That moment belongs to the people who refuse to let old stories control new decisions. Today is not about proving anyone wrong. It is about proving to yourself that the limits you accepted were never permanent. The version of you that once hesitated is slowly disappearing, replaced by someone who sees possibility where others only see obstacles. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the one decision that separates people who remain trapped by yesterday from those who completely redefine tomorrow, and once you understand it, there will be no turning back. There is one final layer that very few people ever uncover, and Elon Musk says this is where everything begins to make sense. The biggest breakthrough does not arrive with noise. It arrives with clarity. One ordinary moment becomes extraordinary because you suddenly recognize what has been standing in front of you all along. Every distraction that once consumed your attention starts losing its power. Every opinion that once controlled your choices begins fading into the background. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest victory is realizing that your future was never locked behind someone else's approval. It has always been waiting for the moment you chose to trust your own vision instead of the expectations placed upon you. That single realization changes the direction of everything that follows. As the picture becomes clearer, another surprising truth appears. Elon Musk says people often spend years searching for the perfect opportunity while ignoring the perfect preparation already taking place inside them. Your patience has become strength. Your failures have become experience. Your uncertainty has become wisdom. None of those moments were wasted. They quietly built a version of you that could recognize opportunities others would completely overlook. Don't skip. Every second matters now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people who once believed your story was over never understood that they were only watching the beginning. The chapters ahead carry possibilities they never imagined because they judged your future using your past instead of your potential. Now the journey reaches another turning point. Elon Musk says the most successful people are not the ones who never faced doubt. They are the ones who refuse to let doubt become their identity. That is the difference. Today, the lies that once shaped your thinking no longer deserve a place in your future. A different mindset is taking control, one built on action, resilience, and vision instead of hesitation. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the hidden principle that quietly separates those who spend their lives reacting to circumstances from those who create the future everyone else believes is impossible. Once that truth is revealed, you will never look at your own path the same way again. The closer you get to the truth, the quieter everything around you becomes. Elon Musk says that real transformation rarely announces itself. It begins with one decision that nobody else notices. While others continue following familiar paths, you start seeing possibilities they walk past every single day. That difference seems small at first, but over time it changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest illusion was convincing you that extraordinary results come from extraordinary moments. They do not. They come from ordinary decisions repeated with uncommon consistency. The people who once overlooked your potential never realized that your greatest strength was growing in silence, far away from applause or recognition. Then another hidden piece falls into place. Elon Musk says every person reaches a crossroads where the past tries to pull them backward while the future quietly calls them forward. Most people never recognize that moment until it has already passed. But you are seeing it now. The doubts that once slowed you down no longer carry the same weight. The opinions that once sounded important suddenly feel distant. Every setback begins looking less like a loss and more like a lesson that prepared you for something larger. Don't skip. Every sentence is leading to the revelation you've been waiting for. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The story you believed about yourself is changing, and once it changes, every decision you make from this point forward begins changing with it. Now the final discovery of this chapter arrives. Elon Musk says the future is never built by people who spend their lives looking backward. It belongs to those who learn from yesterday without allowing yesterday to define tomorrow. That is exactly where your journey is headed. The lies that once shaped your thinking are losing their influence with every step you take. Confidence replaces hesitation. Vision replaces confusion. Purpose replaces uncertainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the silent habits shared by people who achieve what others consider impossible, and once you understand it, you will realize that your greatest chapter has not already happened, it is only beginning. There is a moment that separates ordinary lives from extraordinary ones, and Elon Musk says almost everyone misses it because they are waiting for something dramatic. The real turning point is much quieter. It arrives when you stop asking whether you are ready and start acting as though your future is already worth building. That single shift changes the way you think, the way you choose, and the way you move through every challenge. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people who once influenced your decisions no longer hold that power. Their doubts belong to them, not to you. Their limits were never meant to become your limits. Today, you begin seeing yourself through a completely different lens, and that new perspective is stronger than anything that tried to hold you back. As everything begins falling into place, another truth becomes impossible to ignore. Elon Musk says the greatest opportunities often appear disguised as ordinary moments. They rarely arrive with announcements or guarantees. Instead, they quietly test whether you are paying attention. Looking back, you can already see the signs that were always there. The unexpected conversation. The unexpected delay. The unexpected change in direction. None of them were meaningless. Each one moved you one step closer to becoming the person capable of handling a much bigger future. Don't skip. Every sentence is revealing another piece of the puzzle. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The path that once looked uncertain now begins revealing a direction that feels more real than ever before. Now the next revelation stands directly in front of you. Elon Musk says people who change their lives forever all have one thing in common. They stop letting yesterday decide what tomorrow can become. That is the moment when everything starts accelerating. Fear begins losing its influence. Confidence quietly takes its place. Every challenge becomes another chance to grow instead of another reason to stop. The story that once convinced you to think small no longer controls your future. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the final hidden principle that ties every lesson together, and once you hear it, you will understand why everything you experienced was preparing you for a future far greater than you ever imagined. The final pieces are beginning to connect, and Elon Musk says this is the stage where most people either wake up or remain trapped by the same story forever. They continue believing that success belongs to someone else, that opportunity always arrives for other people first, and that the right moment has already passed. But those are the very ideas that keep potential locked away. The instant you stop accepting those ideas, your direction changes. Your focus sharpens. Your confidence grows without needing anyone's permission. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every challenge you carried has quietly become evidence that you are capable of far more than you once believed. The truth was never hidden because it was impossible to find. It was hidden because almost nobody was willing to look beyond the obvious. Now another realization rises to the surface. Elon Musk says the people who eventually build remarkable futures are rarely the ones who avoid mistakes. They are the ones who learn faster than everyone else. Every setback becomes information. Every obstacle becomes experience. Every unexpected turn becomes another reason to improve instead of another excuse to quit. That is why your journey has been different. What once appeared to be a series of random events now forms a clear pattern leading toward growth. Don't skip. Every second is taking you closer to the answer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people who underestimated you measured your present, while your future was still quietly taking shape beyond anything they could imagine. Now the next chapter is ready to unfold. Elon Musk says the greatest decision you will ever make is choosing which story you allow to define your life from this day forward. The old story says you were limited, overlooked, and destined to remain where you started. The new story says every experience prepared you for something greater than you could previously see. One story keeps you standing still. The other moves you forward with purpose. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What comes next reveals the final connection that explains why you were never truly falling behind. You were simply gathering everything you needed for the moment that is finally approaching. Everything you have heard until now has been leading to this moment. Elon Musk says there is one hidden difference between those who spend their lives chasing success and those who eventually create it. The first group keeps looking for perfect conditions. The second decides to move before everything feels certain. That single choice changes the future in ways that cannot be measured immediately. At first, nothing seems different. Then small victories begin appearing where failures once lived. New ideas replace old fears. Fresh opportunities begin showing up in places you never thought to look. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The lie that held you back was never that you were incapable. It was that you needed permission to begin. You never did. The moment you understand that, every limit starts becoming smaller than your determination. Now another remarkable truth begins to unfold. Elon Musk says every person carries an invisible advantage that only becomes visible when they stop comparing themselves to everyone else. Comparison quietly steals focus, while purpose quietly builds momentum. Think about every moment you spent wondering whether you were behind. During those same moments, you were gaining experiences that someone else's path could never give you. Every challenge added another layer of resilience. Every disappointment strengthened your ability to keep moving when others would stop. Don't skip. Every sentence is revealing something that was always there but rarely noticed. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The future is not asking you to become someone different. It is asking you to fully become the person you have been growing into all along. Now the final revelation of this chapter comes into view. Elon Musk says the greatest breakthrough often happens immediately after a person stops believing the story that once defined them. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a completely different perspective. The same world is around you, yet everything feels different because your thinking has changed. You no longer see closed doors. You see new directions. You no longer see delays. You see preparation. You no longer see limits. You see possibilities waiting to be explored. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final chapter brings together every hidden clue, every lesson, and every realization into one unforgettable conclusion that will change the way you think about your future forever.